even maintain malicious slander and disinformation. Rumors and panic are more frightening than the virus itself.
What a lot of people have done online, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, they've seen the word coronavirus out there, and then then they assume that, oh, that must be the new coronavirus, and then sort of these conspiracy theories emerge from there. So, for example, we've seen stories claiming that there are patents already for the new coronavirus. That's not true. If you look at the patent documents that people are sharing, one is for the SARS sequence, which is in the coronavirus family, but not the same virus. And another one is for a mutated version of basically a bird coronavirus that an institute in the UK developed and patented so that they would have the rights to create a vaccine. Again, that's in birds. That's largely to protect chickens. It has nothing to do with the new coronavirus. And so people, have twisted these existing patent documents to say, oh, okay, that must mean that these companies knew about it, or governments knew about it. This is all a ploy to have people, they must take this new vaccine that exists. Well, there's also no vaccine existing yet. The new coronavirus does pose particular difficulty for some people who may not be entirely scientifically literate or just aren't entirely sure about how viruses work, and it's scary. So, I think this is a time when people are kind of on edge. And so if you don't have some basic scientific background and you're now seeing these things which are making claims that may seem plausible, a lot of the things that we've seen, are based on something that happened somewhere. If you know anything about it, or we're able to speak to experts who can speak to that clearly, then you can tell that, okay, they've twisted this into something that's not related at all, and you don't need to worry about it. But for people who are just looking at it online while they might be browsing their friends' baby photos or something, it's not immediately obvious. So I do think a lot of this misinformation is a little more challenging in that regard. It appears very scientific, or can be, even when it's not based in fact. A general rule of thumb is if there's, major reporting on anything, international news organizations will pick it up, and they'll be on the ground reporting, and you'll be able to get that information. Sometimes people say that, those organizations are too slow. You might hear about it first on Facebook or Twitter or something like that. And Twitter especially has become a tool for many journalists. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it's false, but if you don't hear about it eventually from a major news organization, then there's probably reason to believe that it's not real. One thing that we're seeing now, especially with the idea of these miracle cures for the virus, which do not exist, if anything is asking you to buy something, that should be a red flag. So just be on the lookout for that. And again, nothing you can purchase right now in terms of a treatment is going to be effective.